Hello and welcome to another episode of of Courtside with Maggie. So we're still in the competition for Roland Garros. We are heading towards the end of the competition. So I wonder if you were wondering the same as me why some of the best players seem to be struggling on the surface. Well, the answer could be right under their feet. So today we are talking about everything clay. So just to put the record straight, I am not a tennis coach or a former player. I'm simply passionate about the sport and love sharing facts that fascinate me. So hopefully they fascinate you too. So, what makes clay so special? So let's start about what the surface is made of and why it's so different. So it is actually made up of things like red brick dust, white limestone, and clinker, which is a coal residue, and also quite a bit of crushed gravel. Now, originally, it was a practical solution to actually keeping the courts, the grass, cool when it started to wilt in the heat. And it was designed by a couple of brothers called the Renshaw brothers in the 1800s. However, technology has moved on and they are now using the same sort of mix of clay to actually play on. So the actual thin layer of crushed brick on the top gives it that orange look that we are all used to seeing when we watch Roland Garros. So unlike the hard courts or grass, clay actually slows the ball down quite dramatically. The surface creates more friction, meaning players have more time to reach the ball, and rallies tend to last much longer. That's why clay court tennis often feels like a chess match because players need a lot of patience, fitness, and strategy. And we know that's true because the previous matches that we've watched for the men's tournament, some of them have gone to 5 sets and have been really, really physical. You'll also notice that a lot of the players slide into the shots. And for me, that is one of the most beautiful things I see when watching Roland Garros. They almost look like ballet players. And it's just something beautiful when you see players slide. But it's also very difficult to master. Some players thrive on clay, and some don't. And when we think of clay, for me, only one name actually comes to mind, and that is Rafael Nadal. He is and has been crowned the king of clay. He has won Roland Garros 14 times, and I don't think there will be another player in this era that will match it. Um, and it is one of the greatest sporting achievements in history, and he has been aptly named, like I say, the king of clay. So, but not every great player has found it easy on clay. Many powerful servers and fast attackers, they really struggle because clay neutralizes some of their biggest weapons. That's why clay court season is so fascinating. It tests players in a different way, and the surface can completely change the story. 1 month the player can look unbeatable, the next they're fighting for every point. That is the beauty of the game of clay court tennis. So that is a quick brief chit chat about clay. Let me know in the comments who your favorite clay court player is, whether it's past, present, or one of the future stars that we have seen this week during Roland Garros or in Madrid, and whether you enjoy watching tennis on clay, grass, or hard courts. If you've enjoyed my little little tube videos, please click like and subscribe to my channel, and it will mean the world to me. So I will see you next time on Courtside with Maggie.